probably look into finding a screen recorder for my laptop, but in any case, I wanted to share what I ran into while searching for things to do after my last day at work. It was selling collectible cards on eBay, and initially I was just thinking of $1 for the lower value ones, but the numbers don't work out that way anymore. This here is a graph of stamp prices, and what we see is a pretty significant hike recently, and this is being done to get the USPS out of a budget hole. But last time I sent snail mail, it was a couple years ago, was 55 cents for postage, and now we're up to 66. 11 cents may not seem like a big deal, but that's exactly a 20% increase actually. And to proceed at another form, you can see that it hit 50 cents in 2018, went up to 55 a year later, and then 2.5 years later, 58 cents, then quickly 60, 63, 66, and 68 cents is coming up soon. So this is just postage, the stamp. And I looked into envelopes, looked at Staples, eBay, Amazon, Walmart, but and conclusion was you're looking at a minimum of 10 cents a piece, unless you're going bulk, which we're talking about quantities of 500 plus. Maybe you can have envelopes for free, but if you're starting from scratch, looking at 66 cents for postage and 10 cents for the envelope at a minimum. Of course, you can get more expensive versions depending on the quality and company. And then this is where eBay comes in. So eBay's final values, fees are calculated as such. It takes total of the listed item price, the shipping that the buyer pays for, and the sales tax. And depending on the category and your standing, you're looking at somewhere from 13 to 20% plus of that total being charged to you. Then after that, an order fee of 30 cents. Now this may be reasonable for more higher value items. Now that could be textbooks, lamps, dolls, whatever. But I was particularly concerned with trading cards and the $1 price point, which seemed reasonable for the buyer, because these aren't particularly rare or expensive cards. So 30 cents is pretty big in that scale. And then the fees, so you're looking at, if you're selling for $1, 13 cents minimum. And to put that into a table, you're looking at 60 cents per stamp. That's non-negotiable unless you have forever stamps stockpiled. The envelope, 10 cents, 25 cents a piece, depending on where you go, but at least 10 cents for the small guys. And then the listing fee, which is just to post the item on eBay. I think first 200, 250 are free. And then after that, it's 30 cents a piece. But just regular person, not an actual seller or store, you're looking at the listing fee being free, and the order fee, which is just unavoidable, is always 30 cents. That's going to come in at the end. And the final fee, as we discussed, that's going to run you around 13 to 24%. The 13% is everything is going well. And then the actual cost of the item, maybe you're selling for free. Maybe you just always had it or someone gave it to you. And then the travel costs. So if you're going to the post office or if you're just going to one of the drop boxes. So if you run the numbers, if the item is free, if you didn't pay for it, and you're selling it for $1, shipping included, or you're selling for a cent, shipping 99 cents, whatever the total price for the buyer is $1, you're looking at it adding up to $1.19 with what was discussed earlier. And then if you want to make any money from buying and reselling cards, say you get a card for 25 cents you want to make just 1 cent, the listed price on eBay, assuming free shipping, would have to be $1.52. And of course, all of this was done under the ideal circumstances. So you're not getting scammed, you're not losing the card, they're not trying to return it, you're not marked as a poor seller and paying penalties, you're not upgrading the listing to look nice and paying additional fees. But you still do see $1 cards or even 99 cents on eBay. And this is possible. Well, I actually even bought a couple myself recently. This is possible pretty much due to just scale. So the sellers who are doing this are actual stores which have an eBay store membership. And if you have a membership, you are paying reduced fees for for the sales. And you probably also have bulk purchase of envelopes to drive that cost down, and maybe also have forever stamps stocked up. But for people like me, little guys, that era is gone. You cannot be selling a card for $1 on eBay without losing money anymore.